Hey, what's up everybody? 3D Theory here. Today is August 2nd, 2024 at 9:07 a.m. and this is vlog number 22. Okay, we got here on printer number 5 and try to take that out. There you go. Huh, what is all that? Super interesting. That's supposed to be white. No idea. Maybe it's burned? But anyhow, this is a holder for the coasters. I made 3D Theory coasters. A couple of people had suggested in the comments that I get my 3D Theory keychains, flatten them out, and print it facing down so I can get that nice PEI texture like you see there. However, I'll be completely honest, I really do like this logo kind of popping out like that and smooth. So I did want to make that sunken in look, and this is sunken in. And someone had mentioned that people do this with coasters. So shout out to Ignis Fast for this idea. Really cool. It does look pretty sweet, I'll be honest. And then the soft sides on the back. But look at that. That looks really nice. So it should hold any sort of mug, like the Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco mug. Good memories. Good coffee. Good coffee. Good stuff. But yeah, that definitely holds it very nicely. And it's made of PETG, so it won't melt on you. I remember I made some coasters in the past. Actually, when I had my Monoprice Mini Delta V2 or V1, I forgot now. It's been a while, but it was a tiny little 3D printer, and I 3D printed coasters. There's a square coaster that had the skeleton of a T-Rex in it, and I printed it in PLA. I put my cup of coffee on it, and it kind of the bottom of the cup imprinted. But since this is PETG, that won't be happening. And I made a place to be able to put your coasters, and that's actually pretty decent. And this is actually going to be another product available on the Etsy shop. Last night I did pull it off just when it got off the hotbed, so it chipped a little bit right there. So I'll definitely be printing out different ones, but this was my first test print with it, and yeah, they're looking really cool, really awesome. I love it. Yeah, I'll put this up on my Etsy shop. Be a little fun piece, along with the keychains. I'm still waiting for the mailers to come in so that I can put accurate shipping specifications in there. Let me turn on this light. But yeah, there you have it, folks. That's the 3D Theory keychain. Going to be available on my Etsy shop. That I haven't put the link in yet into my YouTube videos, so I'm waiting until I have all my information put in, and then we'll be able to put this up and make it available for you guys. And by the way, it is 77.7 degrees Fahrenheit in the 3D printer room. We are really running low on filament for production, so I'm gonna have to place an order ASAP. And just in case you guys were wondering, this is the Sith throne from Star Wars Episode 9, designed by Ralph McCreary. I made a phone holder out of it, so you can kind of tilt it back and forward. It's free on my Maker World. The link is in the description. And you can just put your phone there and vertically as well. This is Darth Vader's throne from the Kenobi series, and you got a little place for your AirPods. So if you guys are interested, again, free, download, Maker World. Link is in the description. You got Bo-Katan's throne, and all these, they do tilt back, so you can put your angle at any which way you'd like. This is from Mandalorian Season 2. Back here, you got green from Rainbow Friends, also available on Maker World. And last but not least, the Stealth geometric side table, available also on the Maker World for free download. And we should get production going ASAP. And we have a couple of prints, 3, so I was able to get 3 done yesterday. And so let's get the show on the road. For the new contestant winner with the black table in the back, the Stealth TV tray that we're going to end up doing, I'm gonna spread it throughout multiple videos. So as time goes on, we're gonna do little bit over time until we have that. It's gonna be a big project, but a fun one. It's probably gonna go through prototyping, and I'm gonna go ahead and do some rough sketches of what I want, kind of ideation, and then after that we'll jump into 3D modeling it. And once we're done 3D modeling it and preparing it for 3D printing, we'll print it out and get our first prototype. I would imagine that it's going to take a few tries and lots of filament. So my goal with it is just to kind of spread it out over a period of time and have that going on in the background. But nonetheless, I do want to get to production. Let's get this going. All right, guys, I'm going to start out with removing this stuff here. Cool. Oh, that fell in the box. All right, now let's get these off. Very clean, the way it came off. And the print, awesome. Someone was asking in one of my YouTube shorts, what were the Crealities really that loud, the Creality CR-10 SEs? Because I have a YouTube short that I go over the loudness of them in comparison to the Bambu Lab. They're like, hey, I have a Creality CR-10 SE as well. I can't believe they're really that loud. Are the Bambu Lab A1s really that quiet? Actually, they asked. Without a doubt, it's not even a comparison. The Bambu Lab A1s are seriously quiet, especially if you're comparing it as the jingle goes up, especially if you're comparing it to the Creality CR-10 SEs. Those things literally sound like you're on an aircraft carrier and jets are about to take off. When the Creality CR-10 SEs were working fine, even though they were loud, I did have to adjust my models. And they did well overall. They did a good job printing, but it was loud and unreliable. Sometimes you would walk in and your nozzle is scraping the print bed, and you have to sit there for 25 minutes in a hot 3D printer room, scraping away until you got as much of it off as you could, hoping you didn't scrape off any of the PEI texture, which you definitely did. And also crossing your fingers it won't happen again, the following print. And also crossing your fingers that you got enough off the print bed that it doesn't show up on the next print, the previous filament that was stuck. So I had enough and said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get these Bambu Lab A1s. I've been hearing a lot about it. Kind of the hierarchy was like Creality style printers. Then you had Bambu Lab in the middle, with Prusa being kind of like the top mark. But I don't know too much about Prusa. I just kept hearing that, whoa, these are amazing printers. That was kind of the talk of the town, if you will. But I was seeing the prints of Bambu Lab, and some people I trust mentioned that it's really amazing, these printers. So I decided to jump on right as the sale was ending. I think 3 days before the sale ended. They're having like a massive anniversary sale where these were $339 instead of $399, which the Creality CR-10 SEs were also $399. And it was honestly a no-brainer. Like $399 for Creality CR-10 SE, $399 for this, but it was actually going for $339. No, I'm really glad I ended up upgrading to these printers. But looking great as usual. That's the thing. If you have a farm and if you have things you need to be printing out on a consistent basis with great quality, I needed something like this for that purpose. All right, these are going. Whoa, I thought I saw filament in there, but I didn't. Okay, cheers. Very nice. All right, I got to go ahead and take that white out, put another really old, and put another near empty spool here and a near empty spool there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab those near empty spools. All right, these are the last two from the box down below right there that you guys are probably familiar with by now. So I'm going to go ahead and take this white out of here, white PETG. I'm really happy with the PETG that I got from the company I buy these gray ones from. So I might just get a couple of extra colors just for fun and see how they do. Okay, the PETG that came out of that box, these near empty spools, I realized that the reason why these tips are like this is because these were coming off of the Creality CR-10 SEs. So I've had these for over 2 months, or maybe just starting to be over 2 months now. That's amazing. And they're printing out great on these Bambu Lab A1s. Very cool. That's in and going. Alright guys, we got all 4 of those in. I gotta make sure I change the filaments here. Alright, so we're just gonna go here to the blue edit. Let's make sure we're on PETG and switch it over to gray. Likewise with this white. Sometimes it like switches and defaults back to ABS, but this time it stayed on PETG, so I'm not going to take an extra step there. All gray PETG. Very nice. And we have a left and a right latch, so I'm going to go ahead and print a left plate. And let's start out with number 3. Very cool. Alright, that's going. These are going. Production is in full effect. These look really cool. If you guys are interested, do let me know. And we'll get them on the Etsy shop. That about wraps it up for today's vlog, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, peace, love, and joy.